And how's it going, YouTube? Just a quick video here. Um, just an update. I wasn't going to go home until May, but my wife booked a load because she helps me on a load board, and she had found a load that was delivering, I don't know, an hour and a half to 2 hours from the house. I got to go to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. When I booked the load, it was a good paying load. It really was. The deadhead was supposed to be good. The loaded miles were supposed to be good. But then when we get dispatched on it, the empty miles jump up 67 miles. So now it turns in from 100 miles, then 157 miles, and then 167 miles. All right, and now the loaded miles, yeah. All right. So the loaded miles said it said 1,040 is what we agreed to on the dispatch. So I'm going to be calling Snyder anyways on that. 1,040 good miles, you can get that done, day and a half, boom, be there. And then, like I said, when I got dispatched, well, Jesus, the miles jump up to 1,187. That is 147 miles more, plus the 67. So my rate went from $1.47 down to $1.25 within just a second of them sending that load to me. And I ain't happy about that. I'm happy that I'm going home. My wife wants me home. She says it's been long enough. But I really wanted to wait. But the wife's in charge, Happy life. Happy wife, happy life. But anyway, so yeah, I'm probably going to do a live feed once I drop my trailer at my little parking area, and give you guys a little bit of a driving tour of my town. I was going to do some driving videos, but everyone says, oh, everyone's seen driving videos and this and that, and I talked to another YouTuber, and he told me, he says, no, your content is your content. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. If you want to do driving videos of your adventure, then that's you. So we'll do that. I won't be able to answer any comments until I get to my house. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be leaving here shortly. Got up here to Indiana. I'm on Interstate 70. I'm at the Loves at 115. I usually don't go to Loves, but let's see. Kingstown, Indiana. At the Loves. Got in here is, I don't know, about quarter to midnight, and they had only 3 parking spots. So I was like, that's pretty cool, because I was just going to go right across the street to Speedway, but the CB said that there was 3 spots. So I said, all right, let's go grab a spot. So that's what we did, and I can't sleep much, so knowing I'm going home, I'm always excited about going home. Get to go home and hang out with my wife. I'm going to try to get in there early on Sunday. I'm going to get the car fixed. Got a bunch of stuff I want to get done. I'm going to be putting all my cooking equipment back in the truck. Been starving myself too much. I would go so many days of not eating, and then I would eat, something small, and I can't do that anymore. I'm going to say, eating low carb and stuff, but I'm going to have my food on my truck. I'm going to be able to cook hamburgers. I'm going to be able to go back to making some of my, delicious chicken that I like eating, and liver, and I just got to watch my portions. That's my main thing, is watching my portions. Because to tell you the truth, I love to eat. I grew up not eating much, so when you get older, you kind of just want to be like, hey, I'm not gonna stop. What do you want, Max? Ooh. Come on, get up here. I'm not talking to anybody outside. This is Maxie. He's headed. Oh yeah, he's headed to the camera. I know. Where's all your friends? Yeah, so that's what he does. Every time I'm on here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Where we going? Punk? Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Like I said, I'm going to be... Thank you. Going to be heading home. Leave here in a little bit. And going to go to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. To Menards. Dropping hook there. This load is real light. And I picked up in North Carolina, up off in the 85 and 40 there at 153. Man, I got in there. It took longer to check in than it did to get loaded. I hit the dock, chucked my tires, walked in, came back to the truck, and they're like, oh, you're all done. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah, you're only getting 10,000 pounds. And for that, too, that's one of the things, too. 10,000 pounds. I'll just watch this guy back in. And I could not climb a dang hill in West Virginia. I'm like, this is embarrassing. Literally, you got the pedal to the friggin' floor and you ain't going anywhere. I felt like ripping the floor up and just being a Flintstones. Because I was so embarrassed that, it's a brand new truck. It's only got 93,000 miles on it. Let's see if I turn the key on, the miles should come on. This is what it has exactly for miles. There, you see that? Alright, and it's not even, it's 11 months old. Well, from when I owned it. When I got the truck, it had 116 miles on it. So, there should be no problem climbing the hills. There should not be. I sat in a backup in Virginia at right before the second tunnel, 2.5 miles that I was there, and plus there was people backing all the way up. They were probably backed up all the way down to Wyattsville. But I sat there for, I don't know, about an hour and a half, and boom, the friggin' soot inside the DEF there, the DPF there, it just built right up. It was like, we need a regen. I'm like, you shouldn't. We're not, we're moving, but we're not, the truck wasn't sitting there idling. It was, creeping along, so, I don't know. But you say anything, and it's like the ABS light comes on and it says that every once in a while that the ABS are disabled. And I tried telling them about it, and well, we don't see nothing, so there's nothing we can do. Their motto is, if we can't see it, we don't fix it. How about a freaking computer diagnostic? Hook it up to a computer. Let's see what's wrong with it. Don't say, oh well, we don't see anything when we start the truck up, so we're not gonna waste our valuable time to look at it. What would it take? For $167,000, I expect a computer to be hooked up to this truck when I say there's something wrong with it. But I don't know. I'm not getting down. I'm not going to make myself down. I'm just being prepared to go home and see my wife. and to see my little angel, my grandbaby, Miss Violet. I'm gonna go home and see them. Like I said, I gotta fix my wife's car. Well, it's actually my car. Me and my oldest boy, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't pretend to be a mechanic. I ain't that smart. But we were changing some sensors in it that because we have the Nissan Altima, and it doesn't have gears, it's belt-driven tranny. So the sensor went out that tells it to shift. So we replaced it, but come to find out there's two of them. The one we replaced brand new was for the speedometer, which so now that's brand new. So the other one, I thought it was a piece that was there, but it wasn't. So I ended up breaking that piece on accident. The piece we needed to change was behind the tranny. So when I get home, I'm going to change the one behind the tranny. And I had already ordered the other piece, which I got to drop the tranny pan. So right there, we're going to change the tranny fluid. The tranny fluid for that Nissan is $10 a freaking gallon. I mean, for a freaking quart, what do you call it? And you need 5 of them. That's $50 just right there alone, just for the tranny fluid. I was like, holy Nikes. So yeah, so I'm gonna fix that for her. My oldest boy, he let his mom use his car so that way she can get back and forth to the grocery store and stuff like that, which I don't like that. You know, we got a car, we shouldn't have to depend on, you know, the oldest that loaned us his car. But it was awesome that he did that, because it's his baby that, you know, we watch. Well, sorry, that my wife watches all the time. So it's good to have a car there just to be on the safe side. You never know, you know. So we're gonna get that all done. Of course, gonna get some groceries. Gotta wash all the bedding. Get that all done. Get the puppy a bath. And like I said, I'm going to put all my stuff in for all my cooking stuff. I got my New Wave air fryer, my Instapot. I got a hot plate. Well, it's not called a hot plate, but I just can't remember what the hell it's called. It's that one there where you can only use a certain frying pans and, you know, the certain pots and stuff. I had that. Of course, my microwave. I'm also getting my freezer. I'm going to have that loaded up with food so I don't have to worry about no more starving. So that'd be good. Oh yeah, and I also purchased this. Let me turn this around. The Clear Drive. I'm going to be doing a video on this. I wanted to test it out before I said anything. So I'm gonna do a review on this, so that way you'll know, and like, you know, that I only this you know, it's the only tells the truth. So but yeah, I got some good reviews on this. So like I said, when I get home, I'm gonna do that live feed. Like I said, I'll do it from the drop yard to my house. It's only 5 miles, and talk to you guys for a little while. If anybody's on. But my home time is mainly made for my wife, so I won't be going live too much. I'm going to be getting a new SIM card from my GoPro. I got some good feedback from some people. I guess I picked up the wrong SIM card, which happens when you're not computer illiterate, you know, you technology and stuff like that. I guess what I did is I picked up the wrong GoPro. I got the GoPro Hero 7 white. I guess I need the black one, because that way I can go live with it and stuff, which I did not know this, which is good. It's all right because, like I said, when I do my videos, I do it and I always ask people for reviews of my videos that could improve it, so that way I can do more for the channel to get it to grow. I'm not worried about criticism. If I'm messing up on something, or if I need to improve on something, that's better to know than just to continue doing that same mistake. And that's just one of the things that I'm trying to get away from. So I'll end up doing that, and I know everyone's got them out there, but I'm gonna start doing some blogs. I don't know if I'll do driving blogs or just do a bunch of blogs, but I want to try to go live more, so that way I can chit chat with the subscribers that I have. Yeah, I didn't make Mass this year. I was gonna go, but my wife, she really wants to go, and for 14 years I've never been. So when it's time to register, I am gonna register for GATS, and I'm gonna go to the Great American Truck Show, and I'm gonna have my wife with me, so that way then we're gonna just, even if it's only for one day, as long as I can go in there and see everybody, see all the stuff, and see all the sponsors that they have there in McNally, and all this other stuff, and maybe meet up with some other YouTubers, Salty Pirate, maybe Snore Lord. I'm hoping to meet up with Jeffrey Like, because I want to get some information on Thunder Funding and the 123 Lowboard, and if I can see it in person and get a whiteboard session, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, that's what we got planned going on today. It's just crappy rain. Hopefully it stops here pretty soon. And the other thing that I want to start doing is I'm going to get I'm not staying out after I leave the house. I'm going to go back in May. And what I'm going to do is get like a day fishing pass. And me and my wife want to go out and hit the water just for a day. See what we can find. Man, I miss fishing. When we lived in New Hampshire, we would go every time I was home. There was never any time that we never went fishing. Freshwater, deep sea. I love deep sea fishing. That's mainly one of my passions, is to go deep sea fishing. So that's what we got going on. So guy next to me is looking at me like I'm freaking talking to myself. He's probably like, wow, this guy over here is crazy. Snyder hires crazy drivers. Well, yeah, they do, but anyways. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. That's one of the things that I got planned, is go out and hit the water, see what we can find. Because of course, like I said, I live in Wisconsin, so they have supposed to have some big old fish up there. I just gotta find out where to go. I'm just not used to fishing these kinds of water. I'm used to fishing clear water, not water that's brown. It's nasty water. I don't even put my feet in the water, because that's how nasty it looks. I'm just so used to, I'm from New Hampshire, Alton Bay, Lake Winnipesaukee, it's nice and clean up there, and Milton Three Ponds, and some people that are on here will know what I'm talking about. And of course, you go down to the ocean, which was never too far away. We go to Salisbury, Mass. We would go to Greenfield, New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Seabrook, New Hampshire, and catch some stripes. And that's in flounder. And that's just one of the things that I like to do. Just get out there and catch some fish and have some fun. Just even if you don't catch fish, just sit and relax in the sun and just all your worries go away. Yeah, so I will be doing some videos on some cooking videos. And I'll just do some live videos on, while I'm cooking. I'll go live and just chit chat with people and see how everyone's doing and stuff like that. But that's about it. It is. I don't know. Oh my God. It is. I got another 2 hours before I can go anywhere. Another hour and 45 minutes. So I think it's time for a coffee. I think we're gonna walk in and grab a coffee. Oop. Yeah, so it was going pretty good on the way last night. Picked it up a little bit. I usually don't speed when I come through Indiana. I usually do the speed limit, set the cruise. But I said, hell with it. I'm gonna go ride with the big boys. I'm gonna go ride with the super truckers. I was gonna go to the Circle, but then I was like, well, the Pilot probably ain't gonna have no parking up there. I said, this way I can park over here and be all set. So that's what I did. Just pulled in here, got parked, and then went to bed. So that's not too bad. I mean, at least we were able to find a parking spot. I mean, you got Speedway right across the street, which Speedway's pretty good too. They got good food. Don't care too much for that coffee, but I'll drink it. But it's just not. It's too strong. But anyway, so I will end this. And I will, like I said, go live tomorrow. And chit chat with you guys for a little while. I'll be able to read some comments before I pull out of there. But I'm going to end up turning the camera angle around. Might be a little bumpy because I'm going to use my phone. No matter what mount I get, it's the freaking phone. It just bounces around. I've gone through 6 freaking phone holders already. But anyways, so enough of that complaining about a freaking phone holder. Who cares about that? Anyways, so like I said, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just going to go home and see my wife and stay home until Tuesday. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to love it. So like I said, I'm going to end this now. And always remember, anything's possible as long as you put your heart and your mind to it. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye.